Morning, Darryl. Caught the message this morning. It's 2:47 in the morning, West Coast time. Still the 23rd of February, 2024. Yeah, thanks for the correction on the spelling of your name there, pal. Sorry. Gotta work on that next time. Uh, no, the material that you put out this morning, it just didn't get to me. And then again, I saw the political crap happening these days, and I'm thinking, okay, now I got to respond to that one, especially when it came down to Florida and First Amendment rights for the kids. Sorry, I'm a First Amendment right. I mean, freedom of speech to me is everything. I've also been trying to. I haven't quite responded, but probably the answers are still in my previous videos, probably in the WIN files in there. I try to tell people where the hell I come from, and I've said stuff about my own damn recovery at this point over here, but somebody actually was trying to figure out what my damn job status was. Well, I'm disabled. I've already said in my previous videos of what I've gone through in my life, and I still will. You try having a tire fall on your damn face and damn near kill you, and let's see how you come out of the damn thing. I mean, it was just crazy. I screwed up in school a lot. Didn't pay attention to some of the teachers as much. I should have. I might have kept telling me I'm special. No, I was probably screwed up in the head. And I kept blaming it back to the time when I got, you know, my heart operated on the age of 4 years old, dying at the table 3 times. So it kind of changes a kid's perspective of what life is supposed to be like during those days. I had to deal and interact with people. Well, it definitely wasn't like the Addams family. That's for damn sure. No, and it wasn't like Ozzie and Harriet or anything else like that from the 1950s sitcom. Just dealing with life on life's terms at that point. A protective brother, 8 years old, he was struggling with his own damn situations going on, and dealing with a mother trying to rein in 2 kids. I wasn't a rowdy one. My brother was tried not to be the rowdy one, but he was more like the guy looking for not looking for trouble, but trouble found him, and sometimes he had to talk to counselors and principals about it, according to the stories I came across with my brother all the time. That was a long time ago too. But sometimes his training and sometimes his ability to figure things out in life. I don't know how to describe my brother. He struggled. He had the drugs and alcohol after he got out of the military. He had a good heart. He got into recovery, died clean and sober 32 years. I didn't give school its attention like some of the other people who were totally into studying, because I've met a few people like that that did got top grades in the class. It looked like a nerd that could be picked on, but they really weren't. I met a few people like that in high school, and in college, different story altogether. I didn't know what to make of that college. I really didn't. I know my head wasn't in the game, and I screwed around. One of the things I actually had an addiction was is regarding video games, arcades. Didn't want to deal with life on life's terms. You get mesmerized by the digital realm, the zeros and ones. Fast, hot hands on a joystick and buttons. various controls that you'd see in a video game. The brain has to work a hell of a lot faster, force your muscles to work a lot faster, and needs more muscle memory. So you're constantly battling it out. Problem is, it's making you more and more of an addict to the damn things that you need more and more of the game to play and survive. Some kids would just play just to play it, not go into total competition like I've seen other kids go. I almost won competition. Wasn't that good while I was trying to get there, but the problem is the funding for it. I'll just say my mom's piggy bank was looking a lot lighter and lighter. I got my ass chewed out. I was in 11th grade, and no, not 11th grade, but I was in 8th grade on that one. Yeah, I was no perfect boy. That was for damn sure on that one. But I didn't get in trouble with the principals or counselors, unfortunately. I just got in trouble with mom all the time. And in high school, poured maybe a dollar or two into the games just to blank out some time. I'd study like I should be studying, but no. I see the zeros and ones and also see a pinball in action. I'm like, yeah, pinball. I remember seeing the video games popping up in my head all the time, hearing some of the sound effects and some of the music in it. When I got out of college, forced by the college system, rightfully so, rightfully so. Ma wasn't too happy about it. She gave me two options: work full time or be homeless. I still wanted three hots and a cot, but not wear the iron bracelets or the jumpsuits or anything else for that matter. Which meant I had to put a shirt and tie on, dress pants and dress shoes. I had to look the part. I had to go out looking for work. And the thing is, I'd already been through a few part-time jobs while I was going through college. I had a little bit of a resume. Back then, I could fix ice cream for you. I could fry up a burger without killing you, without screwing up the damn fry order. They didn't know anything about office work. But I could try running a register if the skills were adequate enough and I wasn't pressured enough. I can actually balance the damn register. If not, I couldn't tell you how many times I kept being called to the store manager or the assistant manager, still trying to balance out my register. Math and I were never fond, fond friends. That's for damn sure. First full-time odd job I get it maybe about 3 or 4 times seeing the store manager with the damn balances out of whack. Get hired with another company, stayed there for 4 years doing the same register work. And must have been about several dozen times. But still write-ups, but still gave me chances after that, after that, after that. I was lucky. They liked me. I don't know why. But after I get stressed out on one particular job, 4 years at a register, it does something to a kid. Laws were different in California concerning about job stress. And they changed them right after I got out. You know, I did my stress claim with the state of California on that one. I did my time. I did my time with a therapist. You got to keep seeing the therapist every so often just to see if How you doing? How you doing? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. And I was never good at talking about myself. But if I did, I feel like I was going to be giving him a story or something like that. But not opening up, not talking about my feelings, not talking about my thoughts. Not well enough anyway, at least I thought. And not feeling comfortable with a therapist. That's the thing. At least not in my book. Back then, it's too damn immature. And let's just say that I should have had different therapists that didn't give me any weird ass ideas. That's for damn sure. But it passed over and got through it. And during that time, when I was on a stress leave for about a year from working retail hell, I was working with my mother. She was struggling with her bookkeeping income tax business. She wanted me to work with paperwork. Now, I had worked with my mother prior. She was doing bookkeeping income tax. No, no, no. She was doing bookkeeping accountant controller actually, in a letter making company a long time ago. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. If I couldn't satisfy the owner of the company, yelling back at him because of one job he gave me that I thought it was going to be dangerous and I didn't want to kill myself, he threw me out. Mom brought me back in, put me into her office under her thumb. Besides, I had no way to get back home from West Hollywood all the way back over to the San Fernando Valley. I had to be dependent upon Mom. So she hired me out day by day to do paperwork for her. She was getting backed up on it. And not to mention some data entering. Okay, fine. I wasn't miskeying anything. I was just getting the stuff in there. Saying this, there's the paperwork right there, there's the keyboard right there. Or 10 keying it. Had to make sure the information was accurate. I didn't want to throw anything else off into damn accounting work. But I worked with my mother for about a few weeks in her office, learning skills and trades. And because I was under my mother's care, I was still actually able to work around the place. That job that I got, that I told the owner no, my brother did. He got paid for it. He knew better of what he wanted to do in there than instead of me. What the hell did I know? I was just a stupid kid. But you get into the real world a few years later and you start learning. You realize a lot more things. You don't know your ass from a hot rock. You have to be open minded. Keep your mouth shut. Do the job. You got enthusiasm? Use your enthusiasm, but don't go overboard. There are limits. There are rules. There are things that you have to learn along the way. They're not definable. If you're going to be doing retail hell, you got to balance the damn register. You got you have to work with this damn thing. Even to this day, you still got to do the damn shit. It wasn't easy. I stopped doing retail work and I got into office work, paper shuffling, data entry, customer service work on the phone. They call it telemarketing. I tried it one day and I couldn't deal with it. I didn't like pushing shit down people's throat, but it was a paycheck. But there's only so much I could do about it besides saying, okay, that's it. I had enough. I'm not doing this shit to people left and right. I'm sorry. I don't push shit down people's throat. They could call me and I could give them information. I can help them out with that situation. But I'm not calling over here saying, hi, I'm John. I represent this company over here. And I have some wonderful products I want to tell you about. Click, 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 click. I hated that shit. Oh, I hated it with a passion. Didn't matter where the hell I was going. I didn't like those kind of jobs. I don't mind if they needed an office schlub for maybe about a couple of days or not, or maybe there was a long-term assignment coming up that I could stay on. One particular assignment drove me nuts. File clerking. Uh, Great Western was still in the operation. Nice big tall building in the San Fernando Valley in Chatsworth, right by the Northridge Mall. Suits and ties all the time. Okay, fine. I had to have something. I had to have work, and this was work. 9 months working in a damn pit of despair. Lifting, toting, and trying to keep track of the damn paperwork. The so-called supervisor I had didn't have those kind of skills, but he got there a day earlier and he became supervisor. But I don't know what the fuck he was doing at the time anyway. He was trying to be studious. He was trying to be working, and being a supervisor, he didn't have any experience about the damn thing. I didn't have any experience about the damn thing, but I wasn't about to be a supervisor. I'll be a worker. That's about it. But at least I had an idea where the hell I was working at. And I also had been training under a technical school on how to be a better office worker. I mean, there had been business schools out there that actually had that kind of low level training, but you still sold your soul to the state of California, actually to the federal government, and to the school of getting this damn job done. Pain in the asses. I didn't think that there was an occupational class out there in some school that would have put me through a better training, and at least not making me feel like I owed everybody for this one. But this one particular job for 9 months in the pit of despair in this bank. First level pit of despair. I'm looking out and the view of the parking lots sometimes. Coming outside for a breath of fresh air or something like that. Meanwhile, strapped in four walls with cardboard boxes and high rise file cabinets. Paperwork City, and there had to be a way to track this shit. So I had to come up with a way to track all this shit. I didn't get credit for the damn thing, but I don't care. I needed to get this damn job done and over with. I needed to track the original paperwork, duplicate files over here, things open, close, and categories left and right. I had to devise something, and I didn't do a computer model on there. Actually, I had a computer in there too. So I used the computer all the time to create the necessary paperwork to be printed out so I can keep track of everything in a damn room. Some days I was actually grateful for those kind of trainings. Came to a point where I wanted to get the hell out of there so damn bad. The temp agency said, well, there's no other places for you to transfer to unless somebody else wants to do it. They wanted to, but they're stuck. We're all stuck. I talked to other people, what they were doing. I thought I could do the jobs. No, I was stuck doing general work until finally I got Danner got killed in a job in there. I had some boxes stop falling on top of me, but do you think anybody called 911 on me? Hell no. I'd had to travel all the way over to Burbank to their scheduled or actually assigned urgent care. My brother had to pick me up and take me over there to get looked up, and the doctor says, "Oh, you're fine. Take these pills." All right, fucker. And then I lost the assignment. I'm damaged goods. Okay, go working for another company doing general office schlub work for about 3 or 4 months before, during, and after the 1994 Northridge quake. That was fun. Long stories on those too. Worked at different jobs. Worked at accounting firm. No, not accounting firm. Life insurance annuity place doing accounts payable, accounts receivable. Working in the accounting department as an office club. What the hell? I had the experience for it. What the hell? Just do the low life paperwork. That's cool. And I didn't mind the people. I like the people over there. When the job ended, I was damn sorry about the damn thing. I mean, 6 months. I survived Christmas. I survived Halloween. I worked at a telemarketing company. No, not a telemarketing company. A bank merger project. First Interstate was getting swallowed. And Wells Fargo was doing the chewing on. So for about 3 or 4 months, bank integration project, answering questions left and right. I wanted to get a job over at Wells Fargo, doing customer service work. I was having fun with it. Hmm, I probably need a training for that one too, being a bank teller before I do customer service. But that's okay. I still wanted to do it anyway. Didn't get a chance. Something else came up. You maneuver. You be a receptionist at a company for about a year and a half. Company's making equipment, and I'm the receptionist. Keep it nice, neat, trim, nails. You know, got along with most of the staff except for upper management. We had the old general manager and owner transferred out, bought out actually. A new interim in there, and everybody didn't like him. I was trying to stay under this guy's nose here. But during that time, I was going through training for medical transcription and billing and coding. First, I have to learn the terminology first, then go for that other stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Sometimes the sequences got me crazy at that point. I remember during the time when I was working at, must have been the 90s. 90s was so jumbled up in my head. Too many temp jobs, too many places I've been to. Struggling just to keep a paycheck coming in. Trying to get a full time job. Hardly any jobs out there, but if there were, there was temp. Always the temp. So I didn't make it into a career, I made it into a survival mode. I worked in retail again. I worked at Macy's, Northridge. Back to retail hell. Christmas Rush came out. My mother had a client who was seemingly friends with us. Oy. Sometimes you can't tell if your friends are friends or they're enemies with ready to backstab your ass on that one. Yeah, I still got a bit of a resentment on that one. I do. I'd seen this particular family try a couple of businesses, including a pasta place, making sorts of meals out there, fast food. Also, um, one of them family members was a manager at Northridge Macy's. Got me in. They needed help in the domestics department, so what the hell? So for about a week or two, I worked over there till they said they didn't need me anymore. But I may have misinterpreted what the hell they were saying because I didn't go back. I went to a retail. I went back to temping work and did about 1 or 2 months of, almost 3 months worth of file clerking again. And then I get the call back saying, "How come you didn't come back? They wanted to take you." "Well, you guys dismissed me for that day. I thought you didn't want me anymore." I said, "No, only for that day." "Oh, we still want you to come back. You're a good worker." "Okay, I'll go back." Besides, the job was a lot closer to home anyway. So, a few months working in retail again. Turned out to be a year and a half. Worked in domestics, folding towels, doing bed linens and stuff. Working with the customers. Finding out what they needed, talking with the customers. And then they needed full-time work in housewares, okay? Heavier loads. At least I had a strong enough back during those days. And learned more about their product line that they had over there and struggled with that. My mother thought I could do a lot better. Hence the temp job working over at insurance company from hell. Call center. Because I had medical terminology in billing insurance information down my throat. It'd be a waste to throw that away, wouldn't it? So, okay, go to the temp agency, get me assigned to the company right across the street from them. 1,000 yards away, but what the hell. So I go over there, get signed up. Okay, about a week's worth of training. I'm talking to people left and right. And I'm doing the computer work. And before I know it, it was like 6 or 8 months past. Gets to the point of the end of the year, 99, I think. And then I get talked to. "John, you're impressing the living crap out of us. You're scaring the crap out of us because you're closing off more. You're doing a hell of a lot work or fast. What is it with you?" "I don't know. I like doing the job. I was having fun. I was out shining everybody else for a damn temp." Next thing they know, they gave me a permanent job over there. Did more eligibility verifications, but then switched me over to claims, and that became all life. It became hell during that time. And the company was getting hungry for other companies to devour until they get their ass devoured. Changed everything else around while all hell was breaking loose during those days. Yeah, gotta love the job resume, huh? Something happened over there. Something made me snap. Build up on this one. It was getting harder and harder for me to deal with this damn job. Not to mention that home on Dave having fits or issues with one thing or another. Dave's still trying to hold on to work. Sometimes gets himself injured on the job one way or another. His back or his knees or both. And Johnny Boy still has to continue doing the work. Struggling like crazy. We get kicked out of a house. Moved out of the valley. Promised that there was a house out in Palmdale we could move into with no issues. Our friends would be the landlords. Okay, fine. We knew them. We thought we did. We didn't realize they had this house in foreclosure and the bank was going to own the damn thing. We get over there, we had to fight like hell to keep the damn place. And not to mention, we didn't realize that out here in the Antelope Valley, in certain areas like Lancaster and Palmdale, that the utilities are a hell of a lot more expensive than what was advertised. So, '05, we moved out here under preconditions, no, preconceived notions, and the reality was kicking our ass left and right. I couldn't deal with it. I mentally went off, and worse, I damn near physically went off on people. At the job and at home and anywhere else. My brother went to his recovery meetings, and I'm a dangerous person that people looked in my eyes and said, he's ready. He's ready to go off the deep end at this point over here. He really needs recovery programs. I just want to tell people, leave me the fuck alone. I had enough. I was going to check out. If I hadn't, let me rephrase that one. If I had completed what I was thinking of doing and had the material, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nope. There would be no me. It'd either be incarcerated or, far worse, cremated. That was my fate. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I wanted to chuck it. I tried talking about this one in my other videos earlier on. YouTube almost pulled the plug on me on that one. Had to redo a video on that one because I wanted to use less graphic on it. Lost a job working at the insurance company from hell. It did give me a working knowledge of what the insurance company is all about, how they operate, what they did back then. Sometimes I'll get a flashback or something like that about the whole situation. Makes me feel oogie. PTSD has a way of screwing over people's heads, that's for damn sure. A year of unemployment, and I'm dealing with general relief, dealing with bureaucracy trying to stay alive, job searches left and right, and I get Walmart. Wally World, 5.5 years. Cashier for nearly the first year, and then sales associates opening up. But no, I was cashier starting off. It's always part time, and then associates are full time. I get stuck with automotive. But I can deal with food. I couldn't deal with any other kind of departments. No, they got automotive. They didn't have anything for gardening department? No, automotive. Yeah, me and automotive are like galaxies spreading apart. But if I knew what the product lines were like, then I could try selling you the damn crap. So I became a seller. I wasn't a mechanic, thank God. Sell your tires, sell your oil services if needed be, ring you up, straighten up the counters, do hazardous cleanup if necessary, put tires away up in their racks, stacking them, taking care of batteries, take care of the waste, and then deal with the company and political melodrama happening within the store itself. Oh God, even worse. When you deal with company melodrama, when you deal with interdepartment melodrama, you have to stay away from the whole damn politics. You have to. Otherwise, I'm in no man's land. I wanted to stay there instead of being associated with something. But also being in no man's land, you're getting flack from both sides. Piss off managers. That's a no-no right there. You're a bad boy. Customers like you, but you're still a bad boy because you're not playing the game. No, I'm not playing the game. You're not taking stuff from my department and putting it in your own damn department. Get your own damn coffee makers. We sell the damn shit. Buy the damn thing and put it in your own damn department. Did you talk to the store manager about this shit? No. Why are you stealing it from us? We want it. We'll talk to our manager about the damn shit. It's not my job. You're not taking a shit. It's our department. That really pissed him off. Put me in good graces right there. That's for damn sure. Get injured on a job by having a damn tire fall on me because a supervisor became eager beager. A supervisor in our department really became eager beaver about this one. Running to get damn tire sales real bad. Doesn't matter if they get sold or not. I mean, we could do the installations, no problem, but they just want to carry outs. So we sell them this big 4 honking truck tires, all weathers, about 60, 70 pounds a piece. Supervisor not even thinking about how the hell he's getting them down. He's going to get them down. He wants to sell. He's that hungry. He's not thinking. He's supposed to be the safety manager. Next thing I know, I'm getting hit by one of those damn things. From the 4th tier into the face. There goes the back and neck. And there goes the PTSD. That's the last job I'll ever have. Health issues down the road. Facial surgery. Try to clean something else out of my damn nose. And my back's getting screwed up, so is the neck getting screwed up on pills during those times. Depending upon the damn pills. That's what I never liked, being dependent upon medications. But I got no choice. During that time, yeah. These days I take Tylenol for the head and for the back when I need it the most. The rest of the time I can deal with the pain. But these days I've got diabetes kicking in and they're kicking my feet left and right with a neuropathy. And in the hands. So next week I get to deal with, or a week after that I get to deal with my doctor. Wants me to come in for blood work. Ugh, I hate needles. That's another video right there. But no, I lost a job over at this retail hell. I still have been affected by PTSD ever since from it. I can't go into the area where they are at because my body reacts. I tense up, almost lose track of consciousness, and can't breathe as much. Hyperventilate. Even if I am like about eighth to a 16th of a mile away, doesn't matter. I'm still in the area. My body reacted to that one. So I couldn't deal with anything around in the area. Can't. My body knows it too damn well, and I can't associate with anybody else over there because they're also triggers. Wonderful times, I'll tell you. But you wanted to see what my story was like. That's a clip for it.